our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Lyoto, the Dragon Machida. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go for round 1. There's Lyoto, the Dragon Machida. The expectation is we'll get a little bit of a feeling out process here in the early going. Certainly, Machida has had a lot of big wins in round 1, but the opposition oftentimes in the early going is tentative as they try to get a bead on the unorthodox Lyoto Machida. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
And a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too. Nice straight punch.
Oh, how about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
The ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Grips the body there. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Oh, man, these fighters are trading strikes early on.
It's exactly what we expected from these two.
Come on, use that overhead. Run a lot.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Setting up a submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
The armbar is almost locked in. He's got to be very patient if he wants to get a finish and not lose his position.
Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position. This fight hurt.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Now some separation. Nice crack there.
Oh, big elbow.
Nice shot over the top there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By
really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. That submission was tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get sucked.
There's a kick. Under 90 seconds to go in the round. The Dragon Machida gets caught by the straight punch. That opened up a cut above the eye here. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Machida lands there. Under a minute now to go. Rips the body there for good measure. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's gonna get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he does do it again himself. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words. Right where he wants to be, in the blink. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's gonna be the last man standing.
Ooh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Final seconds. Hernandez gets another takedown. Largely he's a striker, but the wrestling is there tonight.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, heading back to the corner, and Machida's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Doing work with the jab there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. That kick lands.
Nice uppercut.
Now lands a kick to the body. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. All right, close guard now.
Big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Machida. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Machida's now switching his stance. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Hernandez has got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Got his guard pass. Oh, right into mount. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. He's very close to the finish here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. All right, seems as though his soul spoke. Oh! Huge right hand! And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Nice punch there.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Anthony Hernandez is in half guard.
Oh, right to the mount.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain position when you're in a fight.
All right, so he lands another takedown here, and he just continues to get his opponent to the ground. His opponent's done a pretty good job getting back to his feet, but can't stop the shot.
It'll finally start to exhaust him if he constantly goes up and down, up and down. He's got to split those legs and defend those takedowns before his opponent gets started. Nice.
Huge kick to the leg.
Look at his left leg already on the outside. The inside of the right leg's gonna start looking at like that too very soon. He takes any more of those inside kicks. Another big takedown.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Machida.
The mount here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Machida's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Nice.
15 seconds to go. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Oh, nice jab up top by Machida.
Lands another punch to the head.
All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can see he's hurt bad. Ooh, nice leg kick. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure to... Oh no, he switches armbar. He went all the way across. Now he's gotta try to get his opponent's hands unlocked.
High-level transition there. We'll see if he can ultimately separate this arm. Takes the judges out of it. Gets the finish.
Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Anthony Hernandez!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Viviane Araujo! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Penne.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here is the wicked, talented Brazilian. The well-versed Viviane Araujo made her pro debut as a strawweight, has fought as high as bantamweight, but a lot of people think that this flyweight division is where she belongs, and the recent results certainly speak to that. Araujo has a lot of skills on the feet, a submission game that she can lean on as well, and perhaps her greatest asset is her confidence. She believes she's the better fighter and is out to prove as much as this round gets underway.
Nice strike.
She landed that shot to the leg.
Big inside kick.
Swing and a miss by Penne. Left hook to the head. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Araujo going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. And that one certainly found the target.
Another big shot to the head.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Just over 3 minutes to go. Penne gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Araujo gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Immediately gets the underhook.
Nice combination.
Penne going for the takedown, but unable to land. Nice straight right hand. Whiffs on the uppercut there.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Left hook, yeah.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many kicks as her opponent will allow her to.
Good work.
Try to establish that jab. She's going back to the jab. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Penne. with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Side control. 1 minute to go in the round.
That was nice.
Let's go, more. That's working.
Penne gets back up. She's looking to land that right punch just out of range. Nice kick to the midsection. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Viviane Araujo.
When she is on her kicking game, she's as good as anybody in the world.
Trying to kick the leg out. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round 1.
All right, sit down. Deep breaths for me. Big breath. Slow that heart rate down. Everything you're throwing is working, okay? Everything. Let's stay heavy on.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed, multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Araujo gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Great job blocking that shot.
Penne going for the head kick here, but she misses. Telegraph that strike. Araujo's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Oh, nice low kick.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Araujo gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Nice transition.
So look at this, DC. She's got her in rubber guard. I know we've seen a lot of Eddie Bravo pupils employ this with pretty good success in the UFC. What are you trying to do, though, here through that fight?
If I'm in the rubber guard, I'm trying to really slow you down in hope that you make a mistake so I can get off one of those submissions that will always keep you on the highlight reel. A go-go plata, an omoplata, just things that we don't see much, but when they happen, everybody loses their mind.
So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage and strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Araujo's back in half guard. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Penne's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Araujo's in half guard.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, looks like she's got the sub locked in, champ.
She's advancing. It's almost in.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive. Right away passive. Trying to pass and get good ground and pound off.
Penne's back in full guard. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward.
Okay, you fight every takedown.
All right, 60 seconds between rounds. Let us get you some of the highlights from that previous 5 minutes, including a couple of the strikes that caused the damage to that nose.
So a lot of damage done in that round by her opponent. What she has to do is move her head. She's got to stay off that center line, and she's got to create some angles if she wants to avoid taking more shots to that cut that is now developed on her nose. She does have the ability to do that, but she has to be very open-minded in her approach.
And thankfully, physical toughness not an issue, but she figures to have to lean on that here as this next round gets underway. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s if need be tonight. Nice straight punch for her there. Penne gets lit up by that straight punch.
Another good stick to the head.
Oh, she blocked the kick there. Nicely done. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the thwack from here.
Yeah, right away you hear it. You hear the impact at which she's landing this kick. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight. Oh, nice double leg, yes. In the half guard. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by Viviane Araujo.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
Oh, she might have that locked in. Oh, she escapes. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that. Beautiful straight punch there by Araujo. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks have landed tonight. You see that left thigh starting to show signs of bruising. Well, it's been a pretty putrid effort out of her tonight, and I should probably put it a little bit softer, but she needs a finish, man.
She has not fought well, but for her ability to end fights so quickly with submissions, she's still in the fight, even if it's just a little bit.
She missed with that jab. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Araujo going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
That's a big strike right there.
Araujo's left calf really starting to show signs of bruising now. Effective jab there by Jessica Penne. Nice job by her there to block that shot.
Big double leg, double change.
Nicely done. Oh, she's got her back. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Penne. Trying to establish that jab once again. Araujo's kick to the body is blocked. Less than a minute to go to decide this one.
Let's work.
Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Penne's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
Penne's back into full guard. What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Viviane Araujo.
All right, so a pretty clean effort out of her, really, from the opening horn tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And as a fan, you understand how important this is in the evolution of someone's career. She did a great job of staying focused, staying the course, and getting a unanimous decision.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tom Aspinall.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Well, Tommy Aspinall's fans travel well as we get to some early action here. A lot of people believe that this is the future of the heavyweight division, arguably the best submission artist in this division at present, and he believes he's going to be able to get this fight to the floor rather easily here tonight. Oh, uppercut lands. All right, so that takedown could be big, could be a sign of things to come. At the very least, you know the kickboxer does not want to be on the canvas on his back.
He doesn't, John. And if you're a kickboxer, you don't want to be playing catch-up. You got to defend before he starts his takedown process. If he's on your legs and he's working towards the finish, you're too late.
Both fighters get up now. Lands a big right hand early. Cannonier gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, going for the takedown here. Cannonier gets caught by the inside leg. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Aspinall's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the shot.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Aspinall. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Aspinall's right back to the full mount. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
He's got to be careful here.
And very effective with the ground and pound.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Under 2 minutes now to go. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, nice right hand. Oh, nice kick.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, big knee.
Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel off for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Straight punch is good. We're under a minute to go in round one. Oh, the killer gorilla chair. Oh, powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Aspinall getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
Going Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Final seconds here of round one. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 on the road. Oh, killer jab there from Cannonier. Amazing to think where he would have been had he gotten an earlier start at MMA. He's only been at this for a few years and obviously has realized incredible results.
It's scary, right? It's scary. It's scary to think who this guy would be if he started doing this early. But you live in the here and now, right? And Cannonier is taking full advantage of every opportunity that he's given. Beautiful shot lands the leg there.
All right, so different round, same result, yet another takedown for this well-rounded fighter. I didn't know his offensive wrestling was this good.
It's never looked that good, but it's rooted in the matchup. The guy can't defend takedowns, so he looks like an NCAA champion. When in reality, he may be a junior college champion, but it's all in the opponent. And right now, he is showing that he's just a much better wrestler. Using a lot of good movement.
Aspinall's back inside control here.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Aspinall's right back to the full mount here.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's gonna shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's gonna secure it.
I'll take your actions.
Okay.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Oh.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Cannonier's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, roundhouse kick.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right?
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut lands going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Back and forth we go. 20 seconds left to go in round 2. Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really?
Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, that one landed. Yep.
Ooh, so now things going to get interesting. That strike appears to have opened up a cut.
And it'll be interesting to see how he approaches the fight going forward, knowing now that he's been damaged.
All right, feet on the hips here. Cannonier's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out. Aspinall's now trying for the Kimura. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Side control now. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Aspinall is taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Times another takedown by Aspinall.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep. Armbar, Tim.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Aspinall's has got full mount now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, has the guard closed here. Cannonier gets back up here.
Nice punch lands over the top.
1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round.
Back and forth we go.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight and you see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Whiffs on that offering. Oh, lands a beautiful switch kick there, champ.
I mean, just like Edson Barbosa, he switches stance and drives that kick up to the other.
Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Aspinall gets another takedown. That's been there all night. Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful takedown, but he just waited for 1 second, and his opponent reacted before he could secure top position.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, the
after 3
official decision
rounds,
is
we go to
now
the
in.
judges'
Here
scorecards
is
for
Bruce Buffer.
decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, so a nice job by the well-rounded fighter, sticking to the game plan, mixing it up, and negating a lot of the kickboxer's strengths to get the win tonight.
John, I love when a game plan comes into focus and the guy can follow it to a T. That is exactly what we saw tonight from this well-rounded fighter. He executed perfectly, and he gets a dominant decision.